Behind-the-scenes meeting. Let's go to Kevin Corke, live at the politics desk in Washington. I don't know, Kevin, are you expecting this to be a feel-good moment or for real bridges to be built?
Well, a little from column A, probably, and a little bit from column B. Contested, the president-elect says he wants to sit down with John McCain to discuss a shared belief that Americans really do want more effective and efficient government. So the question is, well, how do they get to that point? And for analysis, we welcome MSNBC analyst and Newsweek senior White House correspondent Richard Wolfe. By the way, Richard co-wrote this week's cover story on what lessons Obama can learn from that other president from Illinois, Abraham Lincoln. Richard, good day to you. And I guess Contessa makes a very good question. Are there still lingering bad feelings that the two men may have to get past first, considering the long and bitter campaign?
Well, it's kind of naive to say that there aren't those bad feelings there, but both of these politicians are experienced enough and familiar enough with the public displays that they need to do here to go beyond that. Remember, John McCain has actually done a lot of work already to rehabilitate his reputation. He's done a whole series of media interviews in which he's portrayed a much more pleasant side of him than we saw on the campaign trail towards the end. And for Obama, there's very little to lose here and a lot to gain by being very magnanimous. So I think both of these people will have the maturity, the political good sense to move on.
Yeah, I think you're right about a lot to gain, especially from his experience and wisdom, obviously, here inside the Beltway. You know, your article in this week's Newsweek compares the president-elect Obama to President Lincoln. In particular, I enjoyed Doris Kearns Goodwin's comments, and we've certainly heard a lot about the idea of bringing former rivals into the fold. So I'm wondering, is this meeting as much about symbolism as it is perhaps about substance?
Well, the symbolism is important here for President-elect Obama, and I would not be surprised if he were to ask Senator McCain for his recommendations for the kinds of Republicans who could serve in his cabinet. You know, we're not, I think, at the point where he's going to offer a job to Senator McCain, but there are Republicans that McCain has got on with in the past, people like Chuck Hagel, who can make that bridge to this team of rivals idea that Barack Obama admires so much, with the title of Doris Kearns Goodwin's book. And remember also that Lindsey Graham, one of the trusted friends of Senator McCain, is very close to Rahm Emanuel, Obama's new chief of staff. Those two people are also going to be working together on building out this vision for a team of rivals.
I just, when I hear that, I think the first thing that pops into mind is you begin to wonder, well, is there something perhaps that McCain can maybe take the lead on with respect to his position in the Senate that might actually benefit the Obama administration? Things like immigration come to mind, maybe Gitmo. Do you see him taking the lead on something that might benefit the administration?
Yeah, and to add to that list as well, global warming. These are areas where the Obama administration is going to want to work very quickly and work closely with Republicans like McCain. Remember, McCain was the go-to guy for Democrats in Congress all the time, and he has a chance to fulfill that role once again. Obama can offer him that door, and if he has good sense, McCain will take it because, again, he is on this mission to restore his reputation from before. No one wants to be known purely as the guy who lost an election.
Yeah, you're right. And rebuilding that McCain brand could certainly go a long way in working closely, if not hand in hand with the administration, some would argue. All right, Richard, thank you for your time today. Richard Wolfe with Newsweek and, of course, an MSNBC analyst. We appreciate your time today.